Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Creeper World 3, Arc Eternal. Fatimix here, and we're done with the story, done with the credits. It's time to look into some of the bonus levels and material in the game. And I actually already did some in the Prospector zone. And would have uploaded that, but the recording failed. So I decided to just, just start over from where it was. And there's so much material in here. Just take a quick look. I did one system and then I moved out here. But you can see, I mean, there's like, I don't know, 150 something. I mean, it got to be over 100 systems in there. And these are all procedurally generated worlds. So the goal here is I'm just going to take a dip in, and the basic gimmick here is you want to capture artifacts of Odin. So we're going to get into how all those work. If you see my count here, I've actually got some of the first two, but I haven't run into any of those. So I'm hoping to get some of those without going through too many of these levels. The levels themselves are not that interesting, but I think it's a nice thing if you just want to go in and just knock out a level that's, not going to be too taxing. Just kind of want to relax and play a little Creeper World. That's kind of what this is for. Going through hundreds of these levels would, in my opinion, be a complete waste of time. So I'm just going to do enough that we get to see all of the different artifacts, and then we'll probably move on from this. So let's head into this one. No. Okay, let's just unpause and take a look at what we have here. We got 3 emitters over here. We got 2 over here, and we got the 1 artifact here. The question is, where are we going to start? I think we're going to start right down here. And let's just put up a couple of those. And then we're going to want to, because they're going to be coming for us soon. So I'm going to want to get rolling here. Whoops, don't do that. So there's one of those artifacts. Let's get in here a little bit closer, and they're coming fast. Let's maybe put a cannon there, cannon there. Let's get one here and get one here. And if those build fast enough, I just want to use those to get everything going. Now we do have plenty of energy even with that, so let's throw in some more collectors. This is not a great starting position. There goes our artifact. There we go. And we get an increment to the 49er achievement every time we grab one. Let's grab the ore mine. And let's throw a sprayer up to utilize that. I pretty much always want to throw those on, always on. So as this comes down, we're going to start progressing with it. Now I want to try to extend over here if I can. So obviously getting those 2 ore mines and that totem would be huge. And let's go ahead and throw a cannon there. And I think if we could get over here, what I want to do is, yeah, that's probably about the best spot. If I can get over there and put a mortar in place. The idea is it shouldn't ever be able to fill up to this, because it's just we're just want to hit the low-lying areas. Okay, let's get another sprayer up, maybe around here. Put that one on. Oh, we're having some trouble over here with the creeper just flowing downhill. Let's get another couple cannons up. Maybe retreat you back there. What'd I lose? Lost a collector over here. Okay. Throw another cannon in. So this is going to be a little bit more challenging than the other ones I've done. Because of the sort of, we're in a downhill area type of thing. So it's, you know, it's not the best starting situation at all. We get a relay. Want to get the relays up, you know, in general, towards all of the weapons. And yeah, we're having energy problems. Going to wait for that to fill up. And then once we get the energy, we'll be in a much better position. I want to throw a forge in place. Let's move this up there. Yeah, I was hoping to avoid that. Let's get another ore mine there, at least. Now let's see, take a look at these. It's like 31 every 0.4 or so, 10 every 0.9, 45 every 0.7, 49.37, 36. So you can see they're within a specific range, the emitters are. A range that's, you know, very clearly defined. These are all created by procedure or script. And in general, I've found at the beginning of these that I like to build enough reactors to get up to about 20 energy or so. And I think we're going to be the most successful by taking out these low-lying ones first. We can grab these totems, we can grab this ore, and then we can move forward. Now, I do still have, if we look at our titans, nope, not there. It's under orbital. So it was freeze, mass, and convert. Freeze and mass I've seen. And I'm going to hold off on using the freeze one here. But that's, you know, it gives you different things that you can fire as sort of the little trick or gimmick or what have you for this this whole thing. And that's what the artifacts of Odin are about. I'd really like to get that third ore mine and get a third sprayer up. That would be big. Here comes some, you know, material in. And we're going to get a couple storage upgrades. But I definitely want more reactors. I'm not where I want to be yet on that. So let's throw in a couple of those. More than a couple. And yeah. Now we got another relay heading out to our mortar. Yeah, that gets us up to 20. Let's not be satisfied with that, I don't think. Let's try there. And once those get built, I'll start moving forward. I definitely want to make sure I'm sort of just overprotecting over here. Throw another cannon there. And then let's build a whole bunch here. Do 6 more cannons. Put a couple of mortars in place. And I definitely want to move forward. Now we could attack up this way. I want to attack this way though. Just too many goodies over this way to ignore. Okay, so let's see if we can make this happen. Oh good. That's a way not to make it happen. Yep, take out everything guarding the relay. But this should not last very long. And I want to move up into this. Let's boost some fire rate there. I want to gradually start boosting the weapons at this point once we go on the attack. Get that ore mine up, and let's put a sprayer right there. Hopefully we can just barely keep everything off it, because once that starts firing we should have more success here. So I want to just put a couple of these up here and keep them there. And put a relay there, just so that they're defending all of this, because that's going to be very, very important. I want to keep that mortar there, I think, although why there? Let's move it forward to there. Let's move you over here. And I want to stick these mortars on the edge and have them pound the deep parts. And we're going to look to move out that way. There we go. And now we're clearing this out a little better. No reason not to move that cannon up a bit. Maybe move this one in here. And get this one... Nope, not up there. Okay. I really would like to be up another level here. Now let's move you up. Yep, that should work a lot better. And these are constantly firing, but they're doing okay. Alright. Let's see about putting you over there. See if you can survive that location. You should be able to, I think. You're gonna get hit at first, but I don't think a huge amount. Let's do another fire rate, and then we'll do range a little bit later. Okay, so I was wrong about that. You come back, because you're almost dead. Let's relay over here and throw you on top of that. And I think it's time to try and move in. Nope. No. I have trouble with the group select, in case you didn't pick that up there. Still struggling with it. And some of the missions I would have had almost done by now, but this one is taking a bit longer. Let's put a relay there. And just sort of slide that mortar over there. This creeper is just going to go away pretty much on its own. And I think this is a decent spot to just show the freeze. So if I put it here, what that's going to do is all the creeper in that area is going to freeze. It's not going to leak out of that area. And I think this is going to be a useful way for me to, oh, there it is, get this nullifier up. So it's kind of like the singularity, but it doesn't actually pile the creeper up. It just keeps it from moving. And it's not going to power up in time, so we need to definitely have everything down here ready. Yeah, there it goes. And now our cannons are just exploding, trying to keep up with it. It looks like they're being successful. Yep, there goes our first emitter. Goodbye. That's a good spot. So, let's add some more weapons in here. Move all of these wonderful fellows forward to some degree. And we're going to sort of try to turn the flank of the creeper here, as it were. Go ahead and put that in place. And optimally, I'd like to put that in there. Now, it's not going to last very long, I don't think. But maybe a little bit as I move these forward. And it'll do some significant damage while it's there. That's for sure. I might actually be able to keep it there. Yeah, it's actually healing. Good. Now I'm going to move it off. Because I would like, if I can protect it, to put a nullifier up there. You can see we are gradually moving this back. Doesn't hurt to try to just throw in some more relays. Move forward just a little bit. And let's get a range boost. And a fire rate boost. And we're starting to have an energy problem. So let's make sure that we only start to. Move you back in there. I'm just going to hold position. Hold position until these reactors get built. Lost a collector because we're running out of energy because we're building all these reactors. So it looks like I overdid it. Should have done fewer of them at a time. Increase our range. Now these are up, but they're still not giving us enough. Okay. Build a few more. That's enough out of you. That'll get us to our lovely totem. Having trouble with the terminology here. Where are we going? There we go. We are slightly now gradually increasing the energy. So if I throw down a bunch more of these, then we should have a decent surplus and we can move again. Probably time to throw one of those up there. I just don't want to push it until... Okay. We're up, and we're not... I don't like that level of energy surplus. It's not enough. I want more. There we go. Alright, now let's try to turn the corner here. Get up on the next level. And let's just secure our energy situation for good, probably with that. Let's get that ore mine going. And our sprayers will be able to work a little bit more efficiently. Goodness, I didn't even realize I had a can getting damaged. Okay. Let's throw in a few more. Put a couple up there on that ridge. And we're closing in. You got to get a little closer though before we're going to really do any serious damage. Let's shorten our pathway here. Bring some more of these units up, because they're not needed back there. See, our sprayer's using all the ore, even with the new ore mine. And these are still firing away, but we're doing very well here. Let's move that mortar up there. And definitely want to move forward and put the ending to this. Which should not at this point be too much of a problem. Just for the fun of it, and move one of these a little closer. And we've got plenty of this. So let's packet speed, that's what I want. Just boost that a little bit. Just make sure everything's working the way I want it to. You can see we're firing like mad over here now. Once we take that one out, this one is nothing, relatively speaking. So once we get this nullifier out, that's the only significant one left. And even that one isn't very big. The biggest ones are already gone. And I'm using the mortars in these spots instead of super cannons just because the elevation. The cannons aren't going to really do a whole great deal. And that one's not looking too good, but might still survive it. There we go. Now we're in position, and let's take care of it. Boom! There it is. We're going to move on to the next world. That's Grassome, whatever. So, S100 _69, we're still there. Got one more planet to go, and I'm hoping this will give us possibly that other artifact of Odin that we're looking for. Astness. Let's see what's on Astness. Okay, there's the inhibitor. That has a value of 100 per 2 seconds, 38. There's an F over there. And I think that's it. Well, that sucks. Emitters on this side, but you know what? I like this map because I think I just want to ignore the emitters. This should be a nice quick one. Let's throw, well, not that emitter. I didn't see that one over there, but that's fine. How strong is that one? 38 every 0.7, decent. And yeah, let's do something like that. Let's definitely build a cannon right there. Let's relay there. Get an ore mine and a sprayer. That's going to be sort of our initial defenses. And once we take out this emitter, we can just move to this, and it's all over for the creeper. I don't even want to. I'm not going to bother with the totems. Not going to bother building a forge. We're just going to do this the nice and simple way. This is coming over here, so let's throw a cannon in there. Let's move this sprayer ahead. Put another cannon there. And then throw up a mortar. Just gradually escalate. Shouldn't need to do it a whole lot. Let's get some more reactors going. Couple at a time here. Build that up. Actually, I think I can afford to do maybe 3 or 4. Let's move you up just a tad more. And throw another cannon there. Make sure you can stay there. I just want to be able to hit over that lip. Now we've got an energy deficit, so let's wait for those other 2 reactors. And now we're in business. Let's get a couple more cannons up here, I think. Let's move you up there. Get you right up to the edge now. Put that there. We get this freeze thing, although we're probably not even going to need it. Yeah, that's 30 deep. So that's going to be some serious firepower actually getting over there, which is fine. There, that'll work. I think even cannons will work there, but I can just put a bunch of mortars up here. You know, and then once we clear it out, shouldn't be an issue. I don't think I can reach. I'll check the nullifier range. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach from over here, but it's either way, this is going to be short and sweet. Start adding some more collectors as we're about to kill off that thing. No reason not to just, just grab the energy. Let's throw a mortar on there right away. And I just want to move these cannons in, clear out the rest on this side. Yeah, that mortar is going to do us a lot of good in knocking this down. Now, if we put a nullifier on there, it would still not be good enough, which I didn't think it would be, but we checked it. Now, let's get this right up there on the edge so that can shoot some in there. That's going to be great for establishing a basic defensive position or beachhead or whatever. And then let's throw all those in place. And I'm going to want to grab what energy I can here. There you see we've got the holding position. This is as good a time as any to, well, when I'm ready for it. Let's back you off. Let's get a relay ready first. So what I want to do is I want to freeze it and then nullify it. Of course, this could have been done faster, but oh, this is an air exclusion. I can't freeze on the nullifier. Is that what this is going to tell me? Yep, it's not going to let me do it here. Well, that freeze is useless then. So, just keep pounding this. And get out of here. There it is. The inhibitor goes. Whenever inhibitor goes, everything else goes. So we're gone. Let's take a look at where we're going to travel to next. Now, we still haven't seen the mass or the convert. So we want to see those. And lacking a better methodology, I'm going to try to move away from the center. Because I'm thinking moving away from this system, I might get more exotic things. So let's go there. Oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. So hopefully we will get to be able to see something in S100_41. We'll be able to get to see the convert and the mass somewhere in this system, because I really don't want to take out all of these planets and not find those. But we'll see if we're going to be able to do that or not. Alright, so I looked around this system, and we're just barely fortunate enough, because I think there's only one mass and only one convert, but I think we have them both. If we look at this preview, you can just barely see, maybe right in the middle of the map, there's a red M. I believe that's a mass artifact of Odin. Then Aura over here, nope, that's not right. There it is, Wattmag has, right on the west, you can just barely see C, the convert. So those are the two that we're really looking for. And that would give us four missions. So I'm going to try to knock those out, make it for a bit of a long episode, but hopefully we can knock them out reasonably quickly and see what all of this is about. Okay, there it is, mass right in the middle. And we're going to need to take out all the emitters. Well, let's unpause it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 emitters. And yeah, let's start on the high ground. Zoom in. And this is not a particularly big map, it doesn't appear. I don't think it's going to be particularly difficult or lengthy. Going to be longer than that last one, though, I'm sure. But I like the fact that we have ore and a totem over here. That's not going to hurt our cause any at all. Something like that. Okay, so now let's get ore mine. And actually, we can put collectors down here too, because they're not going to get through to there, I don't think. So that's a nice little thing. Okay, we've got our totem there. Let's get a forge up. Okay, and we're going to want a couple sprayers. Let's see, maybe one here and one over here. Well, I'd like them farther apart than that. I'll move them when they're built. Just let them keep building. Always on. Relays. There we go. Now, they're all on pretty flat or lower terrain. Like it's not a big problem at all. I think I just want to sweep through here and then go after them. I don't think I need to be like subtle or master planet or anything like that. Our forge is running. So let's definitely reactor up. We've got enough energy right now that I can do more than that. We've got a nice little buffer here formed by the anti-creeper from the sprayer, so we're using very little energy. Yeah, so that's already going. Okay, let's not be subtle about this then. Let's use that advantage. reactors coming online again. Okay, up to about 19. That's good. Not good enough, but good. Let's throw up 10 more of them and see what happens. Well, I want to put up more because we're not getting much energy loss even from doing that. There we go, and that should put me in a decent position in terms of energy. Let's boost storage one more time. And it's time to get some weapons going. Let's move you out here. And you out here. Okay. And we're just going to head straight for this one. And it's sort of up on a plateau. Let's get a couple mortars up. I don't think I'm going to need a lot for this. And there's our mass. Now, it's going to show real quick how this works. Say we fire it by this emitter. Basically, it creates a crater. So now I've got that emitter in a crater, which could prove useful. Of course, I'll have to get up on the lip of it. But that's what the mass one does. It makes a big hole, destroys whatever creeper's in there initially, but the main thing is it changes the terrain to give you a big hole. If you fire another one on top of it, it'll have an overlapping thing. That is not particularly helpful. So usually one is all that we necessarily want. And as mentioned, I have not seen the convert one that we're going to see on the next mission, so I don't even know how that works. That's going to be interesting to discover. But as it is, just sort of working our way up here. And I want to get on top of that lip. I also want to be able to fire into, there we go. We can get there, yep. Those can both fire into the crater. And then if I can put a relay anywhere in here, I can get up there and there. And pretty soon that emitter should be in trouble. There we go. Alright, let's move you here. Now, can I nullify from this? No. I can nullify from the edge if I work my way around. I don't see a good reason not to do that. Can I fit this up here? Nope. So it's a little bit touchy on where we can actually put these. because of the crater wall. Let's get you out of there before you die. Almost did. And let's move you back. Move this one in. And I want to move out this way. You know what? I think I might just be overthinking this. Just go in there. Like that. Now that we've got the creeper worn down. Goodness, that was not expected. Okay. Move another one out. We've got the energy, so let's just throw down some more. Goodness, I didn't even... Ugh. This is profoundly not at all the way this was supposed to go. I should just be able to put enough of these in. And of course I haven't upgraded the stuff in the forge at all. So let's do a fire rate. There. Don't know why I had so much trouble clearing it out before. But nonetheless, there it is. Put the nullifier down and we should have this. Should not have taken me anywhere near that long to do it. But did accomplish it. So... better late than never, or something to that effect. Okay, so that's 36 every 0.2, 10 every 0.9. That's actually about the same strength. 27 per 0.5. You know, this might be the strongest one on the map. So yeah, I think I ultimately made it significantly harder for myself by using that mass in that spot. But let's just move on from that, shall we? Where did I lose the relay? Oh, down here. Okay. Cool, you get out. Get out, I said. It's coming over the wall here. It was coming over the wall. You go back in there. I definitely want a couple more mortars. I think I just need more depth clearing firepower. And the forge says boost the range and the fire rate. Still not having any problem energy wise, which is good. And once again, we're just going to plow ahead. And this is not Yep, it's not reaching far enough to do a whole lot of good there now, so... There we go. Let's use that. Let's freeze everything around. Basically knocking that emitter out of the fight before we actually even destroy it. Comes back to life, but we're in position. It's too late. I'm going to do the whole reactor thing over here again. I could put a Bertha up there too, but that's what I'm going to do with it. Check out our forge. Boost the range. And you know, we're so close to this one. Let's just move in. I was going to wait and do a couple other things first, but let's move in, take out another emitter, guys. And let's stretch out this way just a bit. I want to see if I can... Yep, okay. Gonna need another relay. Pull you out of there and throw down the cannon. Move forward, and you know what, I think I like the cannon on this spot for the moment. And we're almost done. One more lovely emitter to go. And that should do it right there. Gotta wait for it to power up, and we're out of here. Kaboom! Well, hopefully, one more to go. So, let's see where we are. So we've got 5 freeze, 5 mass. We're no concern about how many of those we get. Watt mag is our next goal. And if this has the convert that I think it does, should be the last one. Okay, there's the C. It's a split map. So we're going to have to do some fun with berthas and crossing over. No matter which one. I think I'm going to start on the left side here. Just see, okay, there's 2 over here. The only 2 I care about right now are 18 at 0.9, 20 at 0.87. All right. Come on, give me a spot. I just want to place you. There we go. We'll get this convert right away. And I don't really know what it does, so I'm just going to test it out real quick. We've got the high ground. So let's just sort of stretch out. Not the most perfect placement for sure. Oh, look at all this over here we've got. We've got all kinds of room on this one, so we should be able to build up energy quicker. And this should not be a lengthy effort at all. Okay, now it's starting to creep up here. So let's definitely throw a couple cannons in place to dissuade that effort. Put another collector in here just to hook those up a little faster. Ore mine. Just the one. Okay, we're going to have a couple of those. So let's throw down a forge. Cannons online. Energy is fine. Let's get a sprayer in place. And let's do our customary reactoring. And we're going to hit a deficit here, so I went a little bit overboard. We got up to 14 energy with just collectors, so let's test out our new toy. What happens if we convert here? Yep, okay. It takes a bunch of creeper, turns into anti-creeper. Not a big surprise. Now, it's a good thing that we hit a fairly deep area. We could have used it better, of course. But we're really... Actually, can I even... I think it might actually let me get in here for long enough to just do this. That was not my intent, but... Give me that packet speed. Come on, you got to get in there before... Yeah, okay. Let's protect. Definitely get in there and protect. Doggone it. Still might be able to do it. Boost. Okay, you come in here. Yes. Boost energy storage. And we're not doing too great on the energy overall. So let's grab 3 more of those. I am gradually pushing it back, though. Yeah. This was only going to get 1 either way. So let's just take the 1. Use that to nullify the other. And then we're in business because we've got our own half of the island and we can attack at our whim. So all of that is going to work out well. Let's definitely use our energy and be reactoring here. Oh, still plenty. So we got 2 over here. One's 36.6. The other one's 46, but at a much slower interval. Okay, let's throw that up here. Put you there. And 23, I'm going to call that good enough for now. Boost our fire rate. And honestly, I think I just want cannons over here. Let's just have more cannons. And let's have you. Nope, not yet. And since I do think I'm going to be already building Berthas here to cross with. So I think that's really going to affect our energy situation. And we've got the energy to use, so let's boost it. Move over here, grab that ore mine. Don't need it yet, but might as well save some up. You can see this thing just pounding away at anything that comes off that emitter. And nullifier powering up. Goodbye. So let's go ahead and throw a berth on there. Oh, we're going to have to get rid of that, which is fine. It's too close. Let's just see if we put this on here. Yeah, it's not nearly going to bridge. And some more reactors for the fun of it. Or because I'm going to fire my Berthas like mad. Yeah, I think that's going to be more what the actual reason is. Actually won't let me do it because that's not big enough. Okay. You know what? I'm not taking that for an answer. We're going to put in a terp. What's the level of this terrain? Looks like a 6 to me. Yep, that's a 7. So we're going to terraform to 6. Yep. Now the question is, does that destroy the power zone completely? I've never tried removing the ground from under a power zone. I think I'm still going to keep it, but this is a nice little creeper science experiment, if you will. So you can turn off. And you know what? You can enable your AC connection field too. It's still there. Isn't that pretty? It's just like a vacuum sucking it up. So I'm doing some different things that I've never done before on this level. Okay, so that still isn't... It won't let me put it there because of that, and I don't think I can't add terrain to that, can I? Nope. Okay, so I cannot put a Bertha there. Well, that does suck. No, you go away. What about a mortar? Nope. Cannon wouldn't have enough range. So let's throw a strafer on there. Okay. There's a bottleneck over here. I think I'd like to just cross there and then work my way over. And particularly if I have the Bertha target, like just this side of it, like right about there. Yeah. It'll be very easy to clear that off, I would expect. Plus, let's have the strafer do something like this. Auto watch is set. So all that should work. Now, in order to make this happen, I'm going to want to build some cannons. And I'm going to want some guppies. That's not the best arrangement of guppies I've ever seen in my life. But it's going to work. And I don't see any reason to wait. So all of you, just go plant yourself right about there. And guppies, go follow. And we can move a permanent power source over there. It will eventually show up. And Mr. Bertha, why don't you target a little bit more up that way? There we go. Let's have these go something like down there. And let's build some more of these, just to ferry the energy over. So I want to make sure we have enough. So let's just plant them in various locations nearby where they can plug in to the power grid. There we go. And now you can start firing up here. I need to move some of these forward. Let's relay there. And here, here, here. Now we're starting to get a decent attack. We've moved these out of the way so the guppies can do their thing. Let's get that ore mine rolling because that's going to give us some ore for our sprayer. I don't really need any more cannons over there. Use that as an opportunity. Get this thing nullified, and then the second one. Yep. Second one's going to be a lot easier. You know what, Mr. Strafer? You can just target that emitter for the rest of your natural life. What do you think about that? There we go. For now, I think I want a mortar there. Something different later, but while I'm waiting for that to build, let's throw on a cannon. And Mr. Bertha, move forward again with your targeting. Okay. Just sort of was standing there zoning out there for a bit. Let's get back to work. You know, I want you to auto-target the deepest stuff at this point. Yeah, I think we just want to keep moving forward and wrap this up. And we're done with that mortar there. Probably won't need it, but let's throw another Bertha up. Actually, pretty much guarantee I don't need it, but I'm going to build it anyway because I can. That's a little bit hazardous. Let's move back. Alright, let's do here. Definitely throw that mortar up on that plateau. And with everybody pounding the way here, I think we're about to be in business. Okay, about there is where I need to get. You know what? Let's get a couple of those up there. Oh, that didn't work. Now we should be set. Yep. 36 every 0.6. Decent emitter. It's not going to cause us any more problems now. Boom, there it is. So, in general, you've seen now what there is to be seen in the Prospector zone. There are hundreds and hundreds and probably over 1,000 more worlds, possibly over 1,000 anyway, more worlds out here. Definitely several hundred of them. But as for me, yeah, I've done 8 of them. 4 of them were in this video. That's all I'm doing. The rest of these, I don't ever plan on playing. So, you know, it's a little repetitive and not particularly interesting from the point of view of just doing a bunch of them. So that's going to be it from here. Next time, we're going to be moving on to Tormented Space, an entirely different bonus area in the game. So hopefully be back for that. But until then, thanks for watching. I'll be back soon.